Hello.
Hello, you.
Are you a bit windy?
Yeah, it's Friday the 18th. It's Storming Eunice. We're off work, not because of the wind.
We're on annual leave.
Because we've got to do the kitchen. We're painting the kitchen this weekend. It's a lot to get done.
If I look distracted, it's because our fence panels just go.
The upright's a bit bendy. It's benter than us.
But yeah, we're painting the kitchen on the windiest day of the year for 30 years. I think it's like the first, like...
Well, luckily you're not painting the outside of the house, because that would be more... Yeah, that's what we've got planned for this weekend. So I don't know how long it's going to take. There's quite a lot of prep. There's not an awful lot of painting.
Yeah, no, it's mainly wooding.
Rubbing
down the wood work.
Oh, and, thank God you finished that sentence.
And filling holes, filling cracks. Trying to see what it looks like now.
If this isn't your first time, then you would have seen this wall. We've emptied the kitchen. As you can see, it's all gone. Apart from the coffee and the tea, because we're going to need that.
Yes.
Recycling gone. Empty. But we still have the table, which we need to cover properly when we start.
Yes.
When we moved it from the flat, when we had that 3 weekends of hell of painting the whole flat.
The weekend of the Euros, wasn't it?
Yeah, the hottest weekend of the year. There's a blog about us moving, it's up there. We packed away, all nice and neat, our painting stuff. Painting and decorating stuff, that's the way I wrote it. In a hurry when we moved, so got that. Also got the paint that we got from the Crown Centre.
I have to say, they're the friendliest, most helpful people ever.
Yeah, not affiliated in any way, but when we bought the paint for the flat, we went to the Crown Decorating Centre, and I thought, oh my God, they're going to see us coming and go, oh, here we go, a couple of idiots, fleece them for what we can. No, complete opposite, absolutely lovely gentlemen down there. So we went down there and got our paint from there this week.
They gave us 30% off as well. They asked us to sign up to their members club and all of that.
30% off, which was not inconsiderate considering how expensive paint is.
So we got the eggshell white for the woodwork.
Oh, which I'm not looking forward to at all.
He said that this is not oil based, so it should be easier to apply and clean up afterwards.
Basically, it's not gloss like my parents had in the 70s and 80s, which stank to high heaven, and you always end up getting a brush caught in it, like a little brush pube.
Yeah.
What is it called? No, just a hair,
Yeah.
not brush pube. One of those caught in it.
Anyway.
And
So we were originally going to go for a colour called Low Salt, but
oh yeah,
we priced it up.
so this one, remember we asked you the other week which of these whites you thought was best to get rid of? Those tiles. That's not white. That's magnolia. We don't like the tiles that much. We kind of want it to blend in, so cherry. So we were trialing some whites from Coat.
And then we priced it up, and it was just going to be insane. Like, the price was just too much to justify at the moment.
Because we've still got that problem with the bathroom, which hopefully would be sorted today, but I don't think it's coming because of Eunice. So which is absolutely fine. So what we ended up with is
some stain resistant scrubbable mat. So apparently you can use a scouring pad on this.
Dirty.
No, it won't be though. And we've gone for just normal white, so the contrast might be a bit harsh. We can give it a go, and if it is terrible, then we can paint again in the future. But I think just to get rid of this magnolia, well, it's not even magnolia, dirty.
When you say contrast, it's because the wall there.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was like, well, there's no contrast. That's why this wall here is going to be
garden green.
We asked you which green you preferred out of that one and this one. The majority of you who left comments, thank you for doing that, said that one, but we've gone for that one.
Mainly because when we first bought the house, I had my heart set on this green, like right from the beginning, and it's a National Trust green. So we've not opened it yet, have we? Watch it be purple.
So yeah, it's from Little Green. That's the paint coming. Oh, you get a stirring stick, which I don't need.
Painting tips might need to read that.
Yeah, let's just quickly read. Okay, and then look, it's in association with National Trust. Again, we're not affiliated. We paid full whack for this. There we go.
There we go.
Golden green, 86, absolute matte emulsion.
Water base.
Is that going to be enough paint for that wall?
Yeah.
We're going to paint half a wall this weekend and everything's going to be white, and that's going to be like an old pacer.
It'll just be a green strip.
It's going to be like a pacerman from the 1970s. Another one for the kids there. So that's what we're doing this weekend.
Are we starting with pulling out the raw plugs?
My hair.
Scrubbing the skirting.
We basically need to prep everything, don't we? So we need to, yeah, you're right. We need to do all that, plus we need to dust the walls. We need to take that lampshade down as well.
Probably going to start painting today.
No, we also need to kind of cover up the ugly kitchen units because they don't want paint to drop, and the floor. Yeah, prep.
Oh, you know what I've got though?
Is it indigestion?
Ta-da! Safety goggles, safety first. I've got these because last time I had paint on my eyelids.
I just wear my glasses and be more careful.
No, I had paint on my eyelids last time and it really scared me when I went to shower afterwards. I was like, I could have been blinded.
I give you 10 minutes of wearing those, and then you'll get hot and sweaty, and then your glass, those will steam up, and you're like, I don't want to wear these anymore.
They're extendable.
Yeah.
Anyway,
extend them and throw it out the window when you don't want to use them.
They'll fly away. What should we start with? I want to take stuff out the wall. Screws, nuts, bolts. This man who lived here before us.
Where's it? Hello. I mean,
this man who lived here before us quite liked putting screws in the wall. There's literally screws everywhere.
There's those ones over there. He took down that. I didn't actually fill the holes, which we've got to do. There was a manky blind that we took down, to be fair, but we need to remove that. There's that hanging thing for things we don't hang in the kitchen. That's got to come down. And another picture hook.
He had no pictures up though, did he?
I don't know. He didn't invite me around for dinner before we moved in. So we're going to start by doing a little bit of prep. Oh, God, that made me feel a bit sick. David's up a ladder.
The screws have got no screw heads. They're just round on that one. They've been over screwed, so there's no...
I'm opening boxes. I'll leave you to that dilemma. What have we got in there? I've not seen this for months. There's a load of plastic dust sheets, which will be handy. And a cloth one. That's what we need for filling the holes. Hole filler. David's Maraca. From the other vlog. Stain stop. Got some sanding blocks. Rollers. And then this one. A painting kettle. Oh, what's this? Oh, with binoculars. What? Okay, so binoculars, random. Oh, this is what I was looking for the other day. Tempered glass screen protector. Anyway, have you managed to sort out the holes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I vacuumed the floor because I'm crawling around on it. Although, it probably makes sense wait until David to do the unscrewing. What I might do, fill those holes. Right, a little update for you. But not on the paint and decorating. On the neighbour side of the fence, there's a breach. We've also got a post there on our side that's flapping around. So that's the worst it gets. We're all good. Oh my God. Bloody windy, bloody windy. Oh, dishwasher's finished. So, a little update. Steve the plumber's here sorting out the bathroom. Wasn't expecting to see him today, but he's here, which is great. When we were tidying out the kitchen earlier, David tried to stop a plant from falling and then he twisted his back, which we thought was okay. The wind blowing the bloody doors. Yeah, David twisted his back, which we thought was okay, and then he was trying to remove the curtain hook up there, and he overstretched. So, yeah, he's done his back in, so he's taken some painkillers and he's upstairs in bed. So I've managed to take out all the raw plugs on all of those, and in doing so, using a pair of pliers, I got myself a blood blister. Yay! Next thing to do, fill those holes with this stuff I got out of the decorating box earlier. But I'm really worried about the fences. The side one, upright's gone. I'll show you that later. But that one, flapping around. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about it. And we're indoors and we're safe, so that's all that matters. Fence update, 2 o'clock. Total breach. Bye-bye panel. 2:15 update. Both panels down, calling it, both panels down, not good. Good news though, Steve Plumber's been, sorted the bath, sealed it, bled some radiators. I've kind of done first pass of filling those gaps. I know it's not perfect. Did the best I could. Going to take David a drink, check on him, see how he is, give the news about the fence, and I'm going to show you the fence around the side. Look, you see that? That post is not looking good. And that is flapping backwards and forwards like a thing that flaps backwards and forwards. 2:30. Just checked on David, he's okay. Well, he's in pain, but he's lying down, he's okay. So my next job is to rub down the skirting boards. Oh, joy. 4 o'clock. Slow going, very slow going. What have I done? What have I done? What have we done? Sanding down woodwork. Very slow going. 7:15. David is still poorly upstairs. His back is in spasm, so I've just taken him some painkillers. Oh, afternoon. What have I done? I left you as I was sanding the skirt in. That was not a fun job, so I've done that. I've also done a second fill on those holes after rubbing them down. Filled a hole next to the window. Done a first passer filling some holes down there. The coving also had gaps in, so I've done a first pass at filling those. The neighbour came round because of the fence and said he'll attempt to fix it tomorrow, not tonight. I'm like, of course you don't do it tonight. It's a bloody storm. So, time for dinner. What are we having? Chicken, chorizo, peppers, tomato, paprika. Stick it on a tray, bake it. That's about as much as I can muster for now. But hopefully we'll both see you in the morning for some more decorating because we are super behind now. 3, 2, 1. Just me again for now. Morning, Saturday. First things first, need to go and check to see how the fence is out back. It's the first time I'm seeing this. Oh, that looks not good. Okay. Not really anywhere to secure it to. It's still blustery out here, so... Not sure I can manhandle it on my own. Okay. Let's go and see David. How are you feeling?
A bit tender. Emotionally scarred. No, I'm okay. No, my back hurts, but it's fine. We'll get there. It's all right. I'm standing. I'm drinking coffee.
Yeah. I'm
rambling.
You are rambling. I'm going to make a cup of tea and then assess what needs doing. But, need to take that lampshade down. Need to take that security thing down. Need to cover the ugly lights. And then all those bits that I filled, need to give them a rub down and then dust and wipe to clean the surfaces. But first, a cup of tea and it will soon be time for Graham Norton. Oh, it's just gone 11. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's the air filter. I've got air filter on because so much dust in here and I don't really want to breathe it in. I was wearing a mask doing the sanding and then I sneezed. So I've got a new mask. A bit like, hey Google, mute. Bloody thing. So yeah, air filters are on. Just doing a bit of breakfast with David and I. We've got an avocado toast. And before we can start doing the masking, I've also realised that up there, the legacy of the guy that lived here, it's still dirty. So I don't have any sugar soap. So I'm going to have to get a solution of detergent and warm water and give that a wash down before we can do the masking. Look who it is.
I'm back.
It's Aggie.
I've returned. Injured, but here.
You look like you've got no neck.
Yeah.
Like Sandy Toksvig of the painting and decorating world.
It's mainly my right hand side.
David's back.
Well, half a David. It's not at full capacity.
Outside, rain. So I suspect neighbour won't be oh, hello. That's not the neighbour, by the way. It's David's tickling stick for dusting behind the radiator. I suspect the neighbour won't be sorting that fence. David's absolutely fine. I do not blame him. It's going nowhere. Have you missed him? Ooh! That's well, Grim, you dirty boy. Stop it. You all right, David?
Not really.
It's been quite stressful. Particularly the last...
What did you do?
That annoying security box. How do we paint around that? Because there must be a way of taking it off the wall temporarily. So I thought, there's a little screw. I'll unscrew it.
Don't do that. Don't do that when you moved into a new house and you never used a burglar alarm before. Because what happened?
Oh, I'm so sweaty and hot.
What happened?
The alarm went off.
And it's really loud.
It's really loud. We know the code because it was emailed to us months ago. Luckily, we found the email. Would the code work? No. The reason the code wouldn't work is because someone turned the, thinking it might help, I thought I'd turn the fuse off.
For the box.
And obviously that doesn't work because otherwise it's a rubbish security system because someone could just turn your fuse off. But when I turned it back on, the siren got even louder, so I didn't turn it back on. I rang the number that was on the front, it just rang out. And then I'm like, at some point I'm just going to hit it with a sledgehammer or a mallet from last week.
I don't think that works.
David was crawling under the stairs like he was hiding in his Harry Potter room. I'm like, what's he doing under the stairs?
There's another box under there.
And he was like, I'm just going to see if there's another code in there. I'm like, it's not an escape room. You're literally, the code by the door box is the one that's going to...
Well, that one was the one making the noise inside.
We kept putting the code in, pressing, nothing happened. And then David said, have you turned the power off? I'm like, oh, yeah, I have. Because also when I turned the power off, the smoke alarm started to beep as well. So I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, so put the power back on, put the code in, and 10 minutes later, apologies, neighbours. Not only do we have a wonky fence, we've also those people.
But we are masking. We're getting there.
Masking my
We're
emotions.
going to be painting in the next hour or so, I reckon.
No. Oh, yeah, we will.
Yeah. Yeah, we will. I'll be throwing paint at the wall.
What I need to do now is the bag that came with all the instructions for the house, which I've never read, which I just got out of the garage and threw on the table, hoping there was an alarm section. There wasn't. There was no handbook for the alarm.
At least we know that.
At least we know now. Panic over. Apologies, neighbours. Right, carry on masking.
So, welcome to an episode of Dexter. We've got stuff to protect the top of the cupboards, more masking tape. I think we're about to start getting the paint out. I can hear a creaking door, which means only one thing.
Oh, it's not the creaking door, it's my bloody old bones.
My back.
I've been getting tours. Slap it on. David's resting upstairs because when he was lying on the floor doing the skirtings, weirdly that aggravated his back, so he's resting up. So it's just me again. I am about to start cutting in on the ceiling with white paint, and it's about 4:30. Slow going today. What I did find out yesterday is when I was scrubbing down with the scrubbing blocks and doing the sanding, it erased my thumbprint. So when I was trying to open my phone, didn't recognise my thumbprint. Look who's back. Ooh, you're right there.
Yeah, I had a moment earlier where I couldn't stand up, so I had to lie down.
But he's back. He's been working like a painting expert, I was going to say. Although, in their own way, they are. How far have we got? Probably not as far as we probably should have, but we've done cutting in. Skirting's had 2 coats. I'm about to do rollering of the ceiling. Yeah, it's 6:15. It's still the same weekend, I think.
I'm like a little devil on your shoulder.
Hello!
Devil on your shoulder.
What time is it? Oh.
What time is it? It is
Skin past freckles still.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Are we done?
Yeah.
Is it complete?
Well, it's only the first full day. So we've got...
One more day left of the weekend.
We've got the walls painted. We've done a coat of everything. Except for green paint.
Apart from the green wall.
Do you want to show them?
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit of a disaster.
That's, well, more Dexter or sploshing, if you know that reference. Good luck to you. Sploshing plastic. You like sploshing documentaries, don't you? It really creeps you out. Google it. Anyway, don't Google it. So the ceiling's done, first coat. Wall's done, first coat. And that's the disaster of the kitchen.
We're going to find some food.
I'm going to wash out all those bad boys.
I'm liking the white. It's looking good. It's really bright in here. It's like sunglasses material.
I don't know if I've missed any patches on the ceiling. I'll find out in daylight tomorrow.
Yeah, I won't know till daylight. It's hard to paint in the dark.
Also got very dry lips because I'm very dehydrated.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's the update. Day 2.
I bought some movies on DVD.
Blue movies.
Or Blu-ray, yeah. Oh. So we can watch one of those tonight and relax.
Oh, all right. We'll see you in the morning.
I'm feeling quite delicate still.
I need a bath. Anyway, we'll see you in the morning.
3, 2, 1.
Morning.
Hello, Gromit.
How are you feeling? How's your back?
It's a bit looser today.
Oh, I said your back, not your bowels.
Went wrong. Try again. It did yesterday.
Hey Google. Bloody. Hello Graham, morning. Sorry about that.
The paint in here is looking really nice.
We've had a few problems, haven't we?
Yeah, the paint started peeling, which was a bit weird.
Had a bit of blister in.
I like that. Little
SH1T. In the corner, got crackage. But to be fair, the paint that was here before, that also had the same cracking. So even though we rubbed that down, there's things afoot in that corner. So
I've got that filler.
We'll do something with that. We're not quite sure what we're going to do.
Piping filler.
What we need to do today is second coat all round, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it'll be straightforward actually.
And then we need to decide about this wall. What we learned when we did the flat back in the summer, if you've not seen that vlog, there's a link up there when we redecorated the flat before we moved, is that we're not very good at cutting in because we don't have decorating skills.
We don't have the skills.
So what we did, we
masked
it. But if we're doing a second coat of paint today, it won't be dry in time.
Till it's afternoon, won't it?
Well, at the very earliest. So part of me wonders that we may have to reserve the fact that this wall may not get painted green until next week. Which I don't want. I don't want this going to a second week.
Because it's a mess.
But also I don't want it to
peel off.
Yeah, because I feel that's more of a nightmare.
Well, we can start that end and work this way back.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm removing mosquitoes on the paint.
No. Yeah, a couple of rogue mozzies. 12:30. Oh. David's laying on all fours in front of me. Somewhere to park my bike if I had one.
I've got quite a lot of paint on me.
But we think the white is done.
Yeah.
Very exciting. The white paint's done. Some places look like we've not done it, particularly around the window, but it's just reflecting the yellow tape. So I'm like, why is it still yellow? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. What's not done is the green wall.
Which we think we might get done today. We'll leave this to dry for a couple of hours. And
yeah, as we said before, we're not very good at cutting in. Cutting in? We've been calling it edging, but that's something completely different. We're not very good at cutting in, so we need to tape. We need to tape the edge. We don't like to rip the paint off.
So it needs to dry for a few hours.
Yeah, the problems we had this morning, I think they've been fixed. A little bit of rubbing down and filling and then painting over the top, and that crackage has seemed to have gone. And similarly, the bit under the window resolved, although, oh, is that another mosquito? There's a fly, David.
They're loving my white paint.
So that bit's done, but there's a few surface imperfections like we've all got. Did try and fill it, having none of it.
It's not like it's been freshly plastered, is it? So there's going to be a few bumps and lumps, I think.
Right. We need to tidy up.
Yeah. And kick back for a couple of hours.
We've had some plants arrive, so I can take you through those. Oh, is it time for bed yet? Oh, I'm so knackered. But
how's the reno going?
The renovation.
We've just been watching American DIY programs.
We have.
I really like the light.
I mean, it's a yellow light, but apart from that, is this dry enough to put some tape on? Because as I said, we're not very good at cutting in.
Right, show the wall now. And we'll show you when the wall's done.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Don't think you can see, but it's a bit bubbly.
So it's interesting that so this is the reverse of the paint that we pulled off, or came off on the tape. That's what we painted today. And it looks like at the corner on the original, what do you call it, plasterboard, there's this tape, and I'm assuming that is what's calling the bobble. And there we go. Is that the tape that you join plasterboard with? I don't know. But that hasn't been prepped. So the paint that was on it originally has gone straight onto that. There's been no priming of these walls. And that, I think, is why we've got wobbly. I'm a bit worried if I pull that, is that going to go around the corner? But I feel like that can't stay on. Right?
Let's take it off.
Oh. It's how they've joined it. Yeah, so that, yeah, we need to prime that. Which means we ain't finishing this wall this weekend. So we are literally watching paint dry. We need to prepare that plaster for next week.
We can do that today because we've got paint.
Yeah, we can mix up a solution of stuff. Anyway, next time you see us, we won't be talking about this wall, we'll be talking about the plants that have arrived. Little rose cutie pie. So 2 of those, so they've arrived. David's done a bit of sealant down the gap.
Like paintable crack filler. Paintable crack filler.
If you want to fill your crack and paint it, that's the one you want. And then
you've watered down some paint, haven't you?
Yeah, I've made a mist. 2 parts emulsion, 1 part water. Once that's dried in a couple of hours, I will then paint the plasterboardy bit, and then we'll see if it needs another coat tomorrow or some point this week. Ooh, It needs a wipe down, I know that. And then maybe during the week we'll paint that so it's ready for the weekend.
So we don't have the same result.
We'll have a different thing next week. But moving on to plants. So in this one,
You're obsessed. Oh.
ping Amelanchier, a rainbow pillar. Good thing about this is that it will grow to about 6 feet,
Really?
but it won't spread.
It's not a spreader.
No.
It's a grower.
It's a grower, not a spreader. Hence it's called rainbow pillar because it gets stocky. It gets stocky, it doesn't get broad. So it will just do a pillar of plant. I'm just trying to get the bloody thing out. Hold the line caller. There you are.
That took more effort than we were expecting.
So that's it. The Amelanchier rainbow pillar. So that and the other 2 plants should go outside. I've got more coming.
We're going to put the kitchen back together and we're going to go and chill out and watch something on the TV, aren't we?
Yeah, so apologies that we didn't actually finish the wall.
Oh, we have to do the click.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever.
Ta-da!
Yeah, apologies, the wall didn't get finished this week. No one is more disappointed about that than us. Trust us.
Gutted.
So next week, you'll see the green wall. We probably won't subject you to more paint drying. We'll just show you when the wall's finished and then just get on with our weekend next week.
Unless there's more disasters and we'll show you those.
Oh, you've just bloody jinxed it. So we will definitely see you next week for more disasters in the painting department.
The floor, the tile, the masking tape did not work on the floor as well. So we've got a floor to clean.
It's all the fun of having a new home, but still better than being in that flat with the crappy neighbours.
Boo!
Yay.
We've got a fence to fix as well.
Oh yeah. Thank you for watching Paint Dry with us.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed.
If you've got any tips, I don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Yeah, don't come,
it's too late.
Don't come at us with your decorating.
If we've done it wrong, we've done it wrong. There's nothing we can do to change it.
Please don't try and correct
Just
us.
feel smug in the knowledge that you would have done
No
it differently.
better.
Yeah, okay.
Our self-esteem is out all time low.
Right, we'll see you next week. Take care.
Let's have a cup of tea.
Bye.
Bye-bye.